Okay. Let's build the tribute page. Let's build this tribute page about Dr. Norman Borlaug. So let's run the test and test. Okay, we need to add a main element using main tag. So that's the user story 1. Okay, and then we need to add the title element. This is the title element and this is the paragraph describing this tribute subject. So for these two elements we use header tag. So header, then we add the title element using h1 tag, then add a paragraph. So let's copy this, copy, triple click, copy paste, copy then paste. Okay, so that's for the user story 2. So we have 2 passing tests, then we go to user story 3. We need to add an image div element. This is the image div element, all of this whole block here. So for that we can use figure tag instead of div tag. And then we also have from the figure tag, this figure block, we also have a figure caption. We will use fig caption tag here. So we add here figure image. We will create an image div element using figure tag, and then we add a fig caption. Okay, so we got this, paste, so let's run. Okay, now we have 3 passing tests. Now for the user story 4, we need to create an image element using image tag. So image element using image tag. Okay, let's add source data. So pass the user story 4 test, then user story 5. Within image div element, should see an element with the corresponding image, the corresponding ID attribute of image caption that contains textual content. This is the textual content of describing the image shown in image div. So the image div, this is the image shown in image div. Image shown in image div. So for the textual content, we give it an ID of image caption. Okay, let's add this title. Okay, let's check the test first. Okay, so now user story 5 also passed. Okay, let's add this style, title, img caption. Okay, now for the user story 6. We need to add the tribute info element. This is the tribute element, starting here, down here. So for this, we can use a section tag. So we add here section, we add the tribute info element using section tag. Okay, so for that, usually pass. No, not yet. We need to add the textual content. This is the textual content. For the meantime, we just add this, only this. So we copy this, we add here H3 timeline. So we shall have a passing test on user story 6. Okay, now we have a passing user story. Test user story. We go to user story 7. User story 7, we need to have a tribute link element using a tag. Which links to an outside side. This is the outside side, the Wikipedia entry. So then we also give a target of blank A to anchor tag. So we just copy this. And then we enclose this in tribute link ID. So a tribute link and then target blank. Okay. So for the href, we can use for the so we will use this link here. Okay, now let's check user story 7 shall pass to. Okay, it pass. Now for the layout, so we have an error on layout. The image element should responsively resize relative to the width of its parent element. Okay. So for this we use here. Okay, let's copy the image link and then put it here. Is it responsively resize? No, it does not responsively resize. So let's add here max width 100%. Is it responsibly resize now? Yes, it responsibly resize. Now let's run the test. Okay, we have another error. We need to add okay, so for the image element, we need to add display block. Aside from max width of 100%, we need to add a display block. Okay. Display block. Now let's check. Let's run the test again. Okay, now it passed. All that is left for us to do is make the page look like this page. So first we need to make the font the same font, at least similar font family area, and then we need to make the alignment center. Okay, now we need to add here, need to make this the background color light gray. So background color light gray. Okay, and then for this figure, using for this image div element, we need to give it a background color of white. Background color of white. Okay, that's it. And then okay, you can see here it's not centered. Here it's always centered. Here it's always centered. Here it's always centered. See that? Here it's not centered. So for that we need to give it a margin of 0, margin of auto on both left and right. So here we have, so we will use some margin. Okay, margin. Image. So this is the image. We give it margin 0 and auto. When there are two parameters, the first parameter means it's for the top and bottom, and this is for the left and right. So now let's try to resize it again. Okay, let's try to make it maximum. Yes, now it is in the center. We now have white portion here, so that is the margin. You uncomment that, and then let's try to maximize it. It's not the center, so to make it center you need to put margin on both sides. Right. Okay. But we can notice here that using this size still have some padding here, so we add padding within this figure. We add the padding of, okay, so let's add a padding of 5 pixels, 10. Okay, it's enough. It's enough. Now, as we can see here, okay, as we can see here, we don't have padding here, and we need to this image div, which is this, let's give it a margin of 0 here, margin of 0. Okay, margin of 0. Okay, on all sides. Okay, now that's for the image div, which is this, starting here to here. up to here, down here. So we need to give this the main element padding of about 15 pixel. 15 pixel padding inside 15 pixel. So you can see here we'll have padding here, also padding here also. We remove that. We don't have padding anymore here inside. Okay, padding. Okay, so here, okay, for this for the top, okay, we give this a padding of maybe 30 pixel. This 15, 15, 15. So only the top is 30 pixel. So 30 pixel on top, 15 pixel right and left, and 15 pixel bottom. If you have three parameters, this define the top, this define the left and right, and then this define the bottom. Okay, make this big so it's more emphasized. See that 50 here, 75. If you have two numbers here, this will be defined as not currently these three parameters. The first parameter define the top, the middle parameter define the right and left, and this define the bottom. So you can see here this 75, 15, 15. Okay, let's make the number different. So make this 25. Okay, so this is 75, then 15 pixel, 15, 15, and this 25 is the 25. If we make this two number only, so 75 define the top and bottom, then the 15 px. If we make these two parameters, the 75 will be defined as top and bottom, and this 15 px will be defined as left and right. So we remove this, the bottom padding will come from the first parameter. So here you can see that there are 75 pixel padding here, and 75 here, and 15 and 15 here. So okay, so now let's go back to giving this a 15 pixel here. There, now it's similar. Make this around 50 only. Okay, now they are almost the same. For the big caption, for the image caption, this is the image caption. We give it a margin on top. Margin of 15 pixel, and then 0 aside. Okay, are they the same? Are they still the same? Okay, now we add this. Okay, for the timeline we also give it a margin. Timeline, we don't have timeline here, So this is the timeline. Here's a timeline of Dr. Dolo's life. Timeline. The margin of 30 pixel on top and side 0 pixel. About maybe 50. Okay, 50 is good. Okay, now let's add this list 5 of this. Let's copy all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's define UL. Okay, what happened here? So call shift A, LI. When we save this, it will be automatically formatted. Okay, so they don't look the same. Okay, so we do the formatting first. Look at what happened here. Stay in the middle, and the text are aligned left. So for that, we go to, for the UL, we align the text to left. So it's good, left, but it don't stay in the middle. So you can see here there's some specific max width defined in this. So that's about, let's say, 500. So we put here max width of 500 pixel. Okay, and so this so here it's now the same, but it don't stay in the middle. So for that, we use margin. So we put margin here, margin 0 on top and bottom, and auto on left and right. So we can see here now it's in the middle. Okay, and for the LI, we give it margin of 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel. Or maybe 15. Okay. So okay, 15. What's left next to do? We define the time, the year. So for that, we use time here, time tag, then later we will format this. Okay, So we define here li time func wait void. Okay, now it's okay. So what's next? We add the block code here. Block code. I think we should go here. Side section. It should be inside the section. Okay. Yeah, the block code. Block code on the side. Copy. Yeah, there. Okay. The Q tag here, code tag. Okay, now it is code properly coded. But then it also if we look here, it also has a certain width, max width. So and it also stay in the middle. For that, we do again. Copy done with. So we add here block code. Max width of 500 px, and then we define margin of 0 and auto on both sides. $500. Okay. Okay, they're not quite the same, or they quite the same? No. Are they the same? They should be the same, okay. So this should be text align left. So, line left. Now it's on align the same as the list. And now it's centered. It's like this, it's centered, okay, centered. So we define here how we add a site. Okay. So add a paragraph here. Okay, we also add a paragraph here. Now it's a block element. Okay. So for the block code on the side, we add site. Okay. Before content. Okay. Add space. Now this is purely semantic now. there's no dash here. So cite and then the person being cited. Starts now. Okay, now it's the same as this. Okay. Is it finish? They almost the same. I think so. Okay, for this paragraph. So add your tribute. Font weight. Bold. Okay. Margin. Okay. Give it a margin. Okay. Then for this, for the block code, we give it style, give it italic. Okay. So okay now. Need to give it marginal. Okay, we need to give it 50 px. Okay, they're almost the same. Forgot border radius.
Take off the
So yeah, might become rounded. So we just give it around 5 pixels only. Okay, now they almost look the same. But here it has a margin on top. Maybe this is around 20, this is around 20 also. So give it margin about 20 pixels also. So we'll make it look the same as this. 20 pixels. No, 20. 20 pixel on top, then side 0. Top and bottom 30 pixel. Hold the pixel.
Siya may parimpang yung natangguan sa mga... Ewa! Sense, ikaw na toy!
Okay, now the preview page is
Hey, Google.
done. It's finished now. So save it. Okay.